Did you see that? A ghost.
Welcome to Paranormal Pentivity, a show about songwriting, ghostwriting, and everything in between. My name is Nayim and I am your host. Today, let's talk about how to identify a fraud-ass rapper, how to tell if motherfuckers is not telling the truth about what they rapping about, how to identify a fake-ass rapper. 3 words come to mind: personal, identifiable information. There's no way you can be a generic gangster. I'm sorry. Not in real life. Because you as a gangster rapper, you as any type of rapper rapping about anything, whether it be girls, whether it be being a chef, whether it be being a photographer, being a lawyer, you doing anything, you're going to know things that the general public is not going to know. You're going to have vernacular and vocabulary that everybody does not have access to. And I think about Sleazy World Go when I do this because of the whole snitching thing, but great philosopher and writer Trinidad James said, "I don't care who's snitching, so don't tell me who telling." I think about how if you are, and this is just my example, if you're a gangster and you belong to a gang, a set, whatever you belong to, you will be able to have the vernacular, the vocabulary, the lay of the land, whatever is going on in your particular group. People come out and, oh, I hit him with the stick, or I hit him with the 40, and I shot him, the blicky, whatever the fuck people want to say. And they won't even be from wherever they're talking about. That's another thing. Motherfuckers can be identified by geographic location. What is native to wherever you are from when you're talking about whatever you're talking about? I'm from Portsmouth, Virginia. In the area that I'm from, York is a thing. You from California, you've never been to Virginia. If you hear me say something in a song about York, you don't even know what the fuck it is. Now, you can use context clues and figure out what it is, but you wouldn't even know if you was just listening to me rap and I said something about York. You wouldn't even know how to use it because you don't know what it is. And I'm not about to tell you what it is. Come to Virginia and find out what it is. So that's a way you can tell, because people will have things that are specific to whatever they belong to and specific to the area. If you are from Texas, I'm sorry, you don't have no business rapping like somebody from New York. If you're from New York, you don't have no business rapping like somebody from Texas, because you have your own culture wherever you're from. Whatever culture you're from, you should be rapping and doing your music from that. A motherfucker, any type of pop culture, or I'm going to slime them. Like, what does that even mean? Like, I mean, not what does it mean? Like, I don't know what that is, but like, if you're from somewhere that they don't use that vocabulary, how is that personally identifiable to who you are? How can it be? You've never been there. You've never done that. That's like being a police officer, but you trying to rap like a chef. A police officer and a chef don't have much in common aside from being alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very bothersome that people can't. And maybe it's because I write for so many different kind of people, and I have to actually go and be with people, and that's how I used to write. I used to have to like pull up to wherever you is and walk around, and I'm about to come and stay. I'm not gonna stay in no hotel. I'm gonna stay wherever you at. Let me sleep on the couch. I need to be around you and be with you so I can just take and organize your life in word form. But when these motherfuckers is, because a lot of them ain't hiring no writers, but that's the thing, is how you can tell if somebody really something, because I will know stuff that you will not know. It's like this is another example. I hate using so many street examples, but they're easy for people to understand. That's like a motherfucker getting on their song and I ain't doing no credit. Ain't no credit. They think that's cool because they get their vernacular and their vocabulary and their diction and shit from rap songs and movies, but a real trapper will give you something and know you about to get paid and take you to the CVS and take your check from you. Give me my money plus some on top. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people but how would I ain't doing no credit be able to write that? They can't write it because that's not personally identifiable to them. They wouldn't know that that's a part of the game. Oh, I killed him. You probably would scream if you took a shit and water splashed on your asshole. Talking about you killed somebody. We know that's not true. We know you've never shot anything. You probably don't even play basketball. Or never been around it. And that's another big problem we have. It's just like so much of music terminology is pop culture now that anybody can say anything and it's just like, oh, it's just a song. No, I don't play It's Just a Song. Like, I don't like It's Just a Song because what are you talking about? I'm not trying to be all over the place, but that was bothering me. But like, again, personal identifiable information. Where are you from? What are you a part of? What do you do? What was you doing before this? So we can know. You know, there's things that I know, there's things that you know that I don't know. That's why I come to you for your unique perspective and your unique experience wherever you are from, whatever you was doing. Nothing to do with trying to make something that sound hot, because a lot of motherfuckers can't even rap. A lot of motherfuckers can't write, rap, or make music to begin with, but we fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, we're like, listen to motherfuckers. Face shot, can't save them. Okay, that's very popular culture type of lyrics. But why aren't you giving the full scope? Why aren't you telling the full story? Because you got your story from a song you heard the radio version of in the car with your mama on the way to fucking Lidl or Aldi, however you pronounce it. You know, to the grocery store. You know, it's very crazy that people can't pick out when something is not real. Like, now I listen to, and it's fucked up because as a songwriter, it shouldn't be this way, but it matters to me. It don't matter if it's, my music matters to me. I don't get in my music and lie. I don't get in my music and do whatever because there's people who would know me. And I'm going to wrap it up on this point. That's another point. There's going to be people to come out and verify whether you are real or you not real. Sleazy World Gold got people out here saying, you not real. You told on somebody. You are fake. You was never gangster. Versus ESTG, the other side was on Dirty Glove Bastard saying they was talking about us. He always talking about us, so we're going to talk about him. This is verification. There are going to be people to verify whether you are real or if you're not real. Whether it's you real fake or you really that, and fuck you. Why is nobody ever coming out and saying nothing? Nobody, bro, when you start doing this, you have a lot. You're going to have way more enemies than you do friends because there's going to be people that want your spot. Even as a song, especially as a songwriter. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are going to be out here wanting your position and jealous and mad because you own, more people can hear it. More people you're embarrassing me versus, oh, that's fake. We not, whatever. You was fake anyway. You was internet. No, like, you, and then that'd be another, like, if it's too generic, that's how I identify. If your shit too generic, I know it's not real because you ain't said nothing like, oh, we shot through his car. Not, I hit you on Llewellyn by the Rosebud. No, Rosebud, ain't no rose bushes on there. I hit you on Llewellyn by the YMCA. made them flip in the pool or some shit like that. And then there's a news story of a drive-by shooting on Llewellyn Avenue. The person didn't make it or some shit like that, or they made it and there's witnesses to this over here by this. Like, why aren't you saying those streets? Why aren't you saying where you from? Why aren't you saying anything? Or even if you say where you from, why aren't you saying anything personally identifiable? Niggas ain't listening to you because you're just so astounding at this music. That generic shit is for kids. But man, let me get the fuck out of here. I ain't about to be out here all day. You know what's real and you know what's not, because our three word friend, personal identifiable information. This is Paranormal Pentivity, and I will holler at you.
Did you see that?